What's happening, folks, and welcome to another episode of Stars of Tomorrow, an FM21 series where we look at some young talent on Football Manager and we see how they get on the course of their careers. What players that I find or I'm curious about, and all players that you give me in the description, in the Discord section, or in the Stars of Tomorrow requests. If you're excited for this episode, hit the like button down below and subscribe if you're new as well. If you want to get your player featured, or you got a player you think I should be featuring on this series, down below in the description, there's a Discord link. Click on that, and there's a section literally called Stars of Tomorrow Requests. Tag me in that, and around 10 PM every evening, I update their schedule, which is also in the description, of when episodes are going to go live and videos that I've recorded. So, also, I'm live on Twitch Monday, Wednesday, Friday, work and dental appointments permitting and that kind of thing. Also, I'm also live, got a second channel, which is Resident Evil 8 on there right now, and that's going to be obviously the first season there, and links down below to all those different channels and areas. So today's player is Marco Antonio, a Brazilian midfielder. So straight away you're thinking, okay, this guy could be, obviously that's going to be good. And straight away, as you can see here, we've got a player with, I think, for a 20-year-old, amazing mental stats. I'm very impressed. This would be impressive for like a 24-year-old, maybe you can argue, but for a 20-year-old, very impressed. Good pace already. Player traits: move in channels, comes to get the ball, and dictates tempo. I've done a scout report already for you, so we'll get to that in a second. As you can see here, you can play Mazzala, advanced playmaker, deep line playmaker, all at 3-star. Reasonable left foot, very strong on his right foot. Looking at his stats again for long shots, 11. Good dribbling, good first touch, good passing, good technique, great work rate, great off the ball, good decision making and anticipation. I love the pace as well at that age already. I've done a scout report, guys, because I'm just that nice. We've got a player with 3-star ability, potentially 3.5-star, maybe 4.5, depending on what happens. Now, interested in transfer, low interested as well. Let's have a look and see how much they pay for it. There's nobody's closing his contract. Let's see what they ask for him. It's Manchester United, so it's just for sake of continuity. I always pick Man United. So they want £42 million. Let's half that to 20 and see if they accept that. There we go. Obviously, that's a very quick negotiation. You know, give me an idea. Obviously, I would take that out. It's my personal preference. So about £21 million, you're probably getting for less than that based on the negotiation. So guys, what does that for? Why it takes the whole thing off when you click on offer transfer? So I like this guy already. I love these mental stats for a 20-year-old. The fee's not terrible. It's reasonable, I would say, but which is kind of unique in my experience in FM this year. Right, so first jump. Let's go. All right then, folks. He's now at Arsenal with £46 million, 23 years old, and straight away, look at the mentals. I love them. They're fantastic. They're amazing. They're wonderful. They're to quote a certain Tiger, they're great. I do not apologise for my bad jokes. That is the only thing I'm good at, is doing bad jokes, which is kind of an interesting statement. So 15 passing, 16 technique, good first touch, good dribbling as well. Again, these can be developed more with you guys developing him. Loving the pace in midfield. I think the strength 9, that'd be perfect when they had high strength. Off the ball, great. Vision, great. Good work rate. Good off the ball. Good decision making. Anticipation. The technique, the passing, the vision, deep line playmaker all day long. Even the advanced playmaker as well. Even maybe a Mazzala, maybe, but the fact that likes to dictate tempo and comes to get the ball would lead to me you want this guy moving the ball around and controlling the possession and that kind of thing. But then again, each to their own. So how bad is the injury record? Wow, only 2 injuries and for 5 days total. That must be, I think that's the least amount of injury we've had on a review on this series this year. I'd be very surprised if we had less than that. So let's have a look at Arsenal pay for. And Shakhtar Donetsk, let's have a look how you got on here. We've got 5 goals and 5 assists. Then you've got 8 and 11. Then 7 and 12. Goes to Arsenal, 4 goals, 11 assists. That lines up well with his traits and his stats. He's a creative player, if anything. I don't think he's going to be getting massive amount of goals. So he could do, though. I don't see why he couldn't do. That pace and that technique, and he could do. He's been close to getting double figures at times. So, yeah, this guy looks fantastic. And looking at the fee, he's not expensive. Obviously, it could go to £17 million. He's not overly expensive. I like this. Right. let's continue. Alright then, folks, he's still at Arsenal, and passing technique, look at the mentals again, really high. Look at the physicality, really good again. Same player traits on him, 27 years old, £61 million. Injury record, okay, a big injury every 2 months, apart from that, relatively okay. So, Arsenal, first season 4-11, then he got 4-12, then there we go, 10 goals, 9 assists, then 7-13, and then 9-12. This guy is, he's got an eye for goal. He can get you the goals that you would like that you would like. I think for the fee you're paying for him, he's an absolute bargain. I'm going to give him a rating right now because we're going to do one more jump, and then that's probably going to be the end of this review of this player. Because when he gets to 30 years old, they drop down massively. You want to see how the goals and assist record kind of continue at that point. A rating. This is actually a tough one. This is a tough one because you've got to try and work out. You've got to make sure you don't give him too high ratings for other guys. Again, it's my personal opinion. I'm going to give this guy an 8. 8 out of 10. Because he's not very expensive. He's got great physical stats I like. Fitness, pace, agility, acceleration not 16 but still good. Mentals are great. He can play right position, right roles. And he's got an eye for goal and assists. I think if you can get this guy earlier on and get more goals out of him, it's a really hard one. I want to give him a 9, but I think if we do that, we're going to be giving everyone 9 out of 10. But he's definitely worth it. The fee's low, good acceleration, good mental stats. The pros and cons are those, essentially. The mental stats, the pace and technique and passing. And downside to him, maybe could get more goals out of him. I do feel like I can't think of an exercise for him really. Other than the fact maybe he's not dribbling, maybe his long shots could be improved. I don't know. It depends what you're playing him. I think he's that kind of player who's going to sit in there and run midfield for you. And there's the negative side could be don't get him early, cost a fortune. That could be a negative side to him because obviously those just kicked on massively. So buy him early if you can. Right, let's continue. Can he get double figures for both goals and assists in the same seasons more than once? Let's find out. And there we have it, folks. 31 years old now, still got 16 pace. So standing the test of time with his pace. Development, he's got killer balls often. Comes deep to get the ball. Deep takes tempo. Looks like pass for him to score. Stops play. Tries long passes. Deep lying playmaker. That is the definition of one for me personally. Again, you could put him further up the pitch. You could do that, but I think the way his traits and his vision and his passing and technique are, you kind of want to keep him in that area, if I'm honest with you. So let's have a look at injury record again. Again, not a concern for me at all, really. Career stats. So where we get to, around about here, wasn't it? He got 9 and 12. Then he got, there we go, 12 goals, 15 assists. Then 7 and 6. 2 and 7, but these last few years, he's kind of been moved on a little bit out of the main team. I like him a lot. You could maybe, if you really want to work it, make him a cam. But I think the traits he has and the technical ability that he has, I think you would have better options in that area. I would say get this guy early on. I think he could be in midfield for a very long time. He's got an eye for goal. He's got a lot of assists in him, and I think he runs midfield. He's a workhorse midfielder by definition of the media description. I like him a lot. I would say though, get him early because it looks like he will go up in valuation. But the mentals for the 20-year-old that started the review are very, very good. I think they're the highest I've ever seen in memory. So, if you enjoyed the episode, and I hope you have enjoyed the episode, hit the like button down below, subscribe for daily content on this channel, hit the notification bell as well, make sure you're notified when videos go live. Second channel is down below as well, Twitch channel down below as well. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, work on commitments committing, and I'll catch you all next time. Don't forget, if you've got a player request in the Discord section down below, click on that link, and you can get a request in that Discord under that section, funny enough, called Stars of Tomorrow Requests. Thank you for watching, see you next time, bye bye.